All right, let's dive in. Today, we're talking about a tool that basically promises to put an entire movie studio right on your keyboard. Yeah, you heard that right. No cameras, no crew, just your story and an AI that acts like your own personal director. So how real is this? Let's find out.
I mean, just think about that for a second. You wouldn't have to scout for locations, you wouldn't have to hire actors. All you'd need is the power to dream up a world, describe it in your own words, and then just watch it come to life. That's the crazy powerful idea we're digging into.
But, to really get why this new stuff is so revolutionary, we first have to remember how things used to be. For, forever, making a high-quality video has been a massive, massive headache for most people.
On one side, you've got the old way. We're talking huge barriers, right? Super expensive gear, trying to get a whole crew in one place, and then weeks, sometimes months of work. It's a gigantic investment. And then, on the other side, you've got the promise of AI, which is the complete opposite. Super low cost, you get results almost instantly, and it's simple enough that one person can do the whole thing.
So what if you could just flip that whole model on its head? Well, this is where AI comes into the picture, and we're going to look at one tool in particular today. A new thing called Video Express.
The whole point of Video Express is to be a single, all-in-one app that handles everything. See, the idea isn't just to make one cool little clip, it's to give you the power to build an entire video from the very beginning to the final export without ever having to switch to another program. The promise is obviously huge, but what's it actually like to use? What's the workflow? Let's walk through how you take a simple idea and turn it into a real, cinematic-looking scene. It all pretty much boils down to this super simple three-step cycle. You dream it up, you describe what you're seeing in your head with as much detail as you can, and then you just hit that generate button and watch the AI do its thing. And here's a pro tip. The secret to getting a great result often starts before you even open the app. A lot of creators are now using tools like ChatGPT almost like a creative partner. They'll start with a big idea like humans exploring an alien planet and then ask the AI to write out these really rich, detailed cinematic prompts for every single scene. Then you take that awesome prompt, you paste it into Video Express, and bam! Within seconds, you've got the visual foundation for your scene. It's kind of this magical feeling, watching your words turn into a detailed picture right before your eyes. But, and this is a really important insight from the creator of the tool, Paul Ponna, he says, to focus on the overall story and quality, but don't get bogged down trying to make every single pixel perfect. You have to kind of think of the AI as a creative partner, not just a robot following orders. You have to work with its vision. Because, as he says, it has a mind of its own.
This brings us to probably the single biggest challenge in AI video right now, creating a character that actually looks like the same person from one shot to the next.
Seriously, think about it. If you don't have character consistency, you can't really tell a story, right? Your main character would look different in every scene. It's the absolute holy grail for AI video, and it's something most tools have a really hard time with. But apparently, Video Express built a feature specifically to solve this problem.
All right, let's see how it does. We're going to put it to the test with a simple story. We start with our first image, let's say from a prompt like, a woman with long brown hair wearing a white dress stands on a beach at sunset. Okay, got it. Now, for our next scene, all we do is add a new detail. We use the same prompt, but we add, now she is holding a guitar. The AI makes a new image and check that out. Her face, her hair, her dress, her whole vibe is perfectly consistent. And for the last shot, we change the prompt to now she is dancing happily. And just like that, we've made a coherent three-shot story with a character that looks the same the whole way through. This is the feature that really, truly opens the door to actual storytelling with AI.
So, making the individual clips is one thing, but how do you actually put them all together into a finished video? This is where that all-in-one studio idea really starts to make sense.
The whole process is super direct. You generate all your clips, your character scenes, your wide shots, and then you literally just drag and drop them onto this built-in timeline to put your story in order.
And having this all in one place is a huge, huge advantage. I mean, the old way, a creator might have to juggle 3 or 4 different apps. You'd use one for pictures like Leonardo AI, another to animate them, and then a third like CapCut to edit it all together.
Here, the idea is that all of that is built right in, which saves you time, money, and a ton of frustration.
And the editor itself is loaded with some pretty powerful stuff too. From automatically adding captions and creating AI sound effects to putting in cool text animations. You can stitch together your final videos to be up to 5 minutes long. Oh, and here's a big one. Sources say this is all offered for a one-time price. No monthly fees, which is pretty rare.
So let's zoom out. What does all of this actually mean for the future of making content online? When it becomes this easy for anyone to make a video, what happens next?
While people are already finding some incredibly smart and profitable ways to use it. We're seeing this explosion of faceless YouTube channels that tell amazing stories without ever showing a host. We're seeing cool product ads, really creative music videos, and even entire short stories narrated by AI.
And the potential to go viral with this stuff it's just mind-blowing. Don't believe me? One source found a YouTube channel that made a super simple AI animated story about a little duck. No big plot, no stars. That one YouTube short got over 37 million views. It's just incredible proof that today, what really grabs an audience is a good idea, not a giant budget.
And that really brings us right back to the beginning. For maybe the first time in history, the main thing stopping you from making a film is just your imagination. The tools are here. They're getting easier to use every day. So the real question isn't if we're about to see a tidal wave of new creativity. It's what incredible, untold stories are finally going to get their chance to be seen.